Hi, welcome back to the channel. Just thought to show you an average day in the life of living at our house in Bulgaria, what it entails, the normal daily chores, plus some other jobs I've got to try and sort out a little bit today. We've had some bad weather and wind that's blown a fence down. We've got to fixing that. A few jobs anyway, so we'll have to start off. I think first job will be feed the dog. Alright. Oh. Hello, kitty. Hey. Yeah. Our cat, she just appeared when she was a little tiny kitten outside the door making a noise, so we've looked after her and she's been here ever since. Right, we'll get my wellies on first job, I think. This dog lives in the same compound, if you want to call it that, as the chickens, for pretty obvious reasons for us, because we have a lot of jackals around here. They're like packs of mini wolves, about the same size as an Alsatian German Shepherd, but they work in packs and they'll kill all your chickens, no trouble. And an animal we call a belker. I think in England, is it a pine marten? It's black with a white stripe on it. This is why we don't have home-built sort of sheds for the chickens. We have the actual metal sheds like we've got over here. They're completely sealed with sliding doors, so there's no holes, because slightest hole they'll get in. I'm afraid they'll kill every single chicken you got. Right, better get the dog food mixed up. Yeah, Tara's our the old dog that was the previous owners of the place left. Didn't take her with her, just left her here, so we kept her. Good dog. She's a Bulgarian sheepdog. That's what the breed is. Karikachan it's called. Obviously, if the actual sheepdogs, it can be quite nasty, but ours is soft as anything. Lovely dog, actually. No idea how old she is, but she's a bit like me, getting pretty grey. Right, that's her food. We'll go down and see her. Usually pleased to see you when it's feeding time. You'll hear her start howling in a minute. Oh, here she goes. Same format every morning. Hey, what's up then, gal, eh? Hey? Right, the chickens, let them out, they can have a wander around as well. Go on. Go on. Now then, hey? Go on then. Go on then. There you go. There you go, girl. Hey? Oh yeah. What's that? Hey? Usually like a bit of fuss in the morning, don't you? Only in the morning now. Not keen after that, are you? Lovely how thing she is. Soft as anything. She does bark and growl if anybody comes past, especially horse and carts. She doesn't seem to like them. Obviously other dogs. Sometimes she doesn't eat all the biscuits, so there's none left here. But what's left, I'll chuck on the floor for the chickens. So if the chickens see me with a dog panning my fucking hand, I think it's for them. Right, this was when we had the bad weather the other day, blew part of this fence down. This was a temporary fix, so I've got to try and sort this out today, so we're going to fix that. I think it's the day to clean the chickens out as well. Yeah, chickens wants cleaning out today, so it's another job. Always something to do here. As you look at the chickens, they look a bit scraggly at the minute. It's because it's winter. They're losing the feathers and gaining the new feathers. This black chicken was here. It was only a fortnight ago. Hardly got any feathers. It looks good again now. Oh, is this where you put all your plants? Oh yeah. This is a cellar under our house, this is. The reason Sue's put the plants in here, she's put a light in for getting a bit extra light. In here, this is as warm as the house is, always is. In the summer, it's lovely and cool. In the winter, it's absolutely really, really warm. I think it's below ground is the reason why. Need to have a look in the chickens under the laying boxes. I've got a rat in there or something. There's holes in the ground, or is it the chickens that's dug them?
It's the chickens that's dug them, I think.
You have to have a look when you go in.
Yeah.
Right. I noticed the fence outside. I got some. I put a fence up last year. Hey, cat again. Me and Sue put all this up. We had somebody come and do the concrete bit for us. But I noticed that this has got a crack in it. All the way down there, look. I'm going to have to see if I can skim over it, at least fill the crack in. Yeah, it's not very good concreting, was it? And I think where I put the raw bolts in here, it's put pressure on it, it's bust. But we're getting freezing temperatures now, but it will drop this next week. It'll be -5, -6. With the water it gets in there, it'll blow this apart, so I need to get this sealed up. There's a cat again, look. I'm not sure if she just likes being on the camera or not, but wherever I am with this camera walking about, so is she. Yeah, I'll see if we've got any cement that ain't gone off hard. Otherwise I'm going to have to fetch a bag for that.
There's one bag in here, but I think it's beyond there.
Is it beyond?
No, the big gas bottle.
Oh yeah.
It's beyond.
Don't sound very powdery that, does it? No, just do us a favour. Just go swap my glasses.
Yeah.
That's that'll get knackered up. We'll have to get some more pellets, won't we?
Yeah.
Down to a few. These are what what goes in the pellet burner. These we use about a bag a day. We usually buy them in bulk, but a lorry comes and with enough to last us all winter. But the problem is the lorry drivers. My job's to drive a lorry. They won't help you unload it, but it could be like 200 bags. Me being not the fittest person in the world anymore, we decided there's a local place that sells it. We just go get 20 odd at a time in my car, which I can manage. Right, is that light off? That is off, isn't it?
That is off, yeah.
What we're going to do first, shall I go get a bag of cement first? Yeah, get a bag of cement first, and I'll do that. Then I'm going to do, I'll take them bits of screwed off, sort some wood out, see what we can do with it without making it into too much of a major job. I'm really surprised, because when did you dig this ever so?
September time, was
September
it?
time.
September, I think.
It's the first time I've ever seen where it ain't grow.
No weeds, are
No
there?
weeds, we're not complaining like, are you?
Definitely not, no.
No.
An odd one, that's all.
Yeah. These lumps, I usually do this with a rotavator, but I haven't been able to do that this year. So Sue's dug all this by hand. These lumps, you see here, by spring, the frost would have broke them down, and this will be like silty soil. It'll be beautiful. So I'm not too worried about it. Oh, is this stuff you just put in here for the camera, or is this actually growing?
No, that's spinach that I've grown from seed.
And it'll grow through the winter.
Yes.
What's that?
Oh, that's the asparagus.
And that
Obviously,
goes.
that's dying off now. It'll come back again in the spring.
Oh, right.
There's nothing else growing at the moment.
Well, no, it's December, isn't
I
it?
know you're not a gardener.
No, it's definitely not. Yeah, they're growing. No, these are going well, aren't they? Quite like these.
Pampas grass.
Pampas grass. Yeah, I do like these. They look quite good. We've got some big ones outside the house down there. We've actually planted some on the fence, the other side of the fence, out on the road. The top end they're growing up here, but not at the bottom end. I will show you something now. Well, you can't see it, but I'll explain what's happening. This piece of ground here, nothing much grows on it. Certain trees do. This will grow weedy grass, and I cut this with a lawnmower. Certain things grow on it and other stuff won't, and it's the same out the other side of the fence on the road. Well, they got buds on, aren't they?
It's coming out early. It's usually in the spring.
Yeah, I know. That's bad news, that is, though, isn't it? That's a weeping willow tree, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you see, it doesn't seem to be growing like it should do. And there was another one over here. Sue's cut it back. Yeah. And these are all fruit trees. Now which one is it that grows? What is that one over there? Plum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plum trees are the only things that seem to grow in here. There's a reason for this. Here, our house in this street isn't on the main sewer. So this house had a big, well, you call it septic tank, but it's not a septic tank, is it? It's one of these green things. The tank is huge, and the water goes through different levels, through carbon filters. Then when it finishes, it's supposed to be clean water that comes out and goes into the ground. But nothing will grow on this. This tank just there, I've got to make a new lid for that. That's the top where you can empty it if you have to, but I think it's years. How many litres is this tank? Can you remember?
Is it 3,000 litres?
Yeah, 3,000 litres. So that's going to be a while for it fills, but it doesn't actually fill. It separates everything and what have you, and empties the water. So it's going to be a long time for that's full. But the tank is massive, covers the ground here somewhere. Then under here, there's all pipes come out with holes in. Now this is the new EU standard. This is what you have to have, because one time a day they used to dig a hole, great big hole, and then they lined it with stone, and it's just like a soak away. That's what you used to, but you're not allowed to do that anymore because of the new EU rules. So what we've got is what you've got to have. And these like big pipes with slots in that come out on this ground all over the place. And that's why we put all the trees here, because we couldn't do much with this ground anyway. But none of them are growing. Only the plums. I think this is over a year old, isn't it, Doug? Yeah, I'm not even sure it's alive still. As you can see, it's not very good. And them pampas grasses, the other side of this fence, are out on the road. The ones at the top are growing lovely. The ones down here doing nothing. So I think it's the water that comes out this septic tank. Whether it's too acidy or something, I don't know. Anyway.
You're waffling now, Ian.
They might have been interested in what I crap.
You said it.
Oh, I'm just talking crap.
Maybe.
Right, well, I'm going to go fetch a bag of cement so I can get that wall fixed. Right, on the way down to the builder's yard. That over there is our marketplace that's been all new roofing and everything on it. This is that's a kebab place. That there's a pizza place. Takeaway is a cafe the other side of the road. This is builder's yard up here. It's only about 10 minutes from my house. Down at the next village. You can almost get anything here. There's all the wood you can buy for your firewood. Have it already chopped, buy it in chopped amounts. Car garage repairs. Right. Let's have a look. That'll do us. So you can sell new electric scooters and everything here. Dog kennels. All cement. This is what you'll see all over the villages. This is. It's a rotavator with a drawbar on and a trailer. I see them everywhere. This is all the building wood you can buy. Even steel, rebar. That's all plasterboard over there. Right, I better go get this bag of cement. Bag of cement sorted. Ooh. Bulgarian life, eh? Can't beat it. This is the next village down to us, called Vista. Quite a nice place. I think it's a little bit more better amenities than in our village. About similar size. Don't know what temperature it is at the minute, but it's bitter, absolutely bitter. But the skies are blue, the sun's out. Did manage to get out on the bike. First time since I've come out of hospital. Yesterday, took the Himalayan out. Lovely. Quite a busy road to my house this is. This road's just still being repaired, really good, but for a change. They cut all the bad sections out and put new tarmac in. Made it a lot better. Just here on the right is a really big solar farm. I don't know whether you noticed that as we went past, how the grass is kept short. There's a flock of sheep in here. Yeah, it's really big. What people are doing, businesses, it's an investment, because they put the big solar farms up, then it goes straight back into the grid, the electric, which they get paid for. That's why they're so big. This is the road into my village. Quite a nice place really, I like it. The wife loves it. I think she likes it more than I do. I'll tell you what, I'll take you into the village. Dust cart, must be dustbin day here in the centre. This is the centre. Old cobbled streets, look. Just passing the chemist on the left. That's one of the old bars over there. Quite a nice place. All these little parks, always kept clean and tidy. Easy pay office, that's where you can go pay my speeding fines. This is a supermarket just here. That's the place at the moment, it's just selling Christmas gear, I think. This here is the Comet's office. There, oh, Comet's office, this one. There's a big bar just here, lovely place, restaurant. Now lots of these houses in the village have been done up now. Mainly due, I think, to the power plant. There's a new supermarket that's been done there, it's not open, but yeah, it's like this old house here. When the time they finish this, it's going to be stunning, I reckon. It's got all new windows put in it and doors. There's another bar just here, like little shop. Every bar is actually a shop. You don't get many actually like pub type places in Bulgaria. There's the fishing shop. Get my maggots when I go fishing there. This is sort of typical Bulgarian village, this is. But it's just where this village is more accessible, shall we say. That's a good word. You know, I did do a video on a place called Ostrov. It's out in the sticks. Caused me quite a bit of grief, that, because they didn't like me filming it. The English didn't. This here is all the people who don't work, who's on like the social. If you're on the social, you have to come and do community work, clean the streets, keep the trees chopped down. This is a good system, better than England, isn't it? This is another park we've got. It's just had all new seating, barbecue areas, even barbecues, pre-built barbecue in there, look. That's quite nice. In the summer it's beautiful. But down here there's some really nice houses down here. There's a school over there. That there is a cafe I've started coming to every day. It's you usually find in the morning the cafes are really busy. Here's another bar. I quite like this. Bar and a shop it is. You can get a cup of coffee. Yeah, not bad places to live. A lot better than being in England. Definitely. Yeah, one day I'll do a tour of the village. I ain't got time at the minute, but I'll get Sue to work the camera and we'll have a tour of the village, see what it's like. Nice houses here, look. I like my house and like our garden, but I wish our house was actually down here in the centre. There's a lot more going on here. Our village is split in two by the main road, and our side of the main road, which is in front of me, there is no facilities, shops or anything. Everything's down this side, which is the centre. Yeah, there they are, look, clearing all the wood. And if you don't work doing this and sweeping and whatever the comet, that's the mayor wants you to do, you don't get your social money, which is an excellent idea, I think. Yeah, we've got quite a few people from Sofia places here in our village. You can always tell by the registration number on the car. Yeah, this looks beautiful in the summer because all the trees are green. There's like an archway down here. We haven't got too many English live in this village, and it's strange. I think there's 4 families, shall we say, that I know of. There's only one lot we really have anything to do with. The other 2, I think they keep themselves to themselves, but best way sometimes, isn't it? Yeah, as you can see, it's quite busy, the village. That there's another school. I think one must be senior and one must be junior. And there's children at them, because it's quite a big village. Security premises. That's another cafe and bar just there. Petrol station just down the road. Down this way to my house. It's all tarmac roads here, mainly anyway. Well, it's back on the road up to my house. This is my house on the right hand side coming up here. This house opposite is a house that belongs to some people in Sofia. They only use it as a weekend retreat. The house over there belongs to my neighbour. He's a good chap, he is, policeman. See if we can get the wife to put the kettle on, make me a cup of tea. I was saying, I hope you got the kettle on. Now, this is a blessed cat, isn't it, eh? Life of luxury you've got. Look like Sue's already cleaned the petchka out. Petchka, arg, whatever you want to call it. Enough wood there. That basket full will last us while we have this run until tea time.
Kitty's complaining because I haven't lit it yet this morning.
All right. Then after tea we turn the central heating on, which is our normal routine during the winter, isn't it, Doug?
Yeah.
Right, I'll turn this camera off. I'm going to have a cup of tea. So I'll talk to you in a bit, eh? Watch, I don't cover you in it. The trouble is, next time I use that, it'll probably gone off hard, won't
That's the trouble, yeah. Doesn't last long once it's opened, does it?
No. I've got too much in here as it is. Got enough to build a wall.
I'm sure you can find a hole to fill somewhere.
Yeah, put it somewhere.
I suppose it depends what we do with the fence. You might need a bit if you put another post in.
Good idea.
Well, I'm full of bright ideas. Wind's bitter, isn't it?
Yeah,
Jack of all trades.
master of all things. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah.
Quite a big crack there, isn't it?
Yeah. It's freezing out here, isn't it?
It's freezing. Oh,
Looks nice with the sun shining, but
trouble is we're not standing in the sun still with the shade.
what is that? Isn't it?
I won't ask you to kiss the Christmas cake.
This top bit, you're probably better off not filming it.
No,
Not cat again.
no, it's the dog watching us.
Ah, I'm looking for a good home. They just let the dogs wander all over, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll have to take the emergency repair right off and see where we are with it. Better go get my screwdriver. Right, I'll take this off, then take the wood off we've screwed on another day and see how bad it is.
Do you want me to support it the other end so it doesn't collapse?
No, but right, I just can't see where the screws are. One here somewhere, is that it? No. Can you see it?
There's got to be one there somewhere.
Oh, in here, look. I think. I think there must be another one. Oh, they're in.
That's it.
That's it. I think there's one in there, but it ain't coming out.
This one's not completely out either.
There's one
So
here,
look.
look, yeah. Okay, it's a bit bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's it. Let's take that one out so we don't. Bloody hell.
Any suggestions?
Yeah.
Set fire to it.
Set fire to it. I think what might be best is this piece I've got here. It's a bit heavy. I haven't got anything this long thinner. Just hold that sort of there. Not going to get it screwed back, am I?
No.
Onto this one. It's all fucking wobbly, isn't it? Let's put it on the floor a minute, my feet. There isn't actually a post there at all.
No, they're just either screwed or nailed onto this button here, aren't
There's
they?
a post just past you, a short one. That's the problem. Oh, they've only got short posts in.
Yeah,
Oh, there's one here.
they only go about halfway up, don't
Yeah,
they?
they're only up to here. There's
Yeah.
nothing supporting all the top.
And there's some weight up there, isn't there?
There is. Right.
Oh, that seems pretty solid now.
Well, it's going to do for winter. I think in the spring and summer we're going to have to take a big section of this out and put some new posts in it. Something to fasten this to.
Yeah.
And probably I can cut some of these down on table saw so that we can use them as
Yeah, cross pieces.
cross pieces all the way along this section to make it look tidy. Like there's nothing you see, is
Yeah.
there? I don't think there's.
Well, it'll tidy it up and strengthen it at the same time, won't it?
He'll tidy it and strengthen it, yeah. Trouble is I've only put posts into here. There's nothing holding all this top up, look.
Yeah.
I haven't even got any cross brace pieces in. But no, I think that's what we'll have to do. I think it's not so much a case of the posts I've put in have rotted away, they're still there. There's nothing holding the top.
And we
But-
certainly get some winds here, don't we?
Yeah, which reminds me, I did see a thing yesterday. I was going to show you, and I'm like, brain like a sieve, of a new type wind turbine for homes.
Oh, right.
It looks like one of them screw things you screw in the ground to get holes in. It's big like that, but tapered, and the design of it, the power, it does away with that. Actually, the thing that we've just bought. But there again, you need wind, don't you,
Oh, yes.
to make it work.
Well, something for you to look into.
Well, it is. That's what we're going to try and do. What is that thing we just bought?
It's a power bank sort of thing,
It's
solar
big.
powered. It's
Yeah.
a big one though.
It's
yeah.
a big one, isn't it? It'll probably
Yeah.
run the house. So we got that. I think if we had one of them wind turbines, because you can stand here, so can't you? The wind actually comes up here. It's unbelievable. The wind that blows up here. We have wind all the time. If you look at the thingies over there, look.
You can see the pampas grass blowing about. in the
Yeah,
wind,
it's
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
This is a minimum, isn't it, really?
It's very rare you get a day here without wind, isn't it?
Yeah, so I think if we had a wind turbine up somewhere
Up that end of the garden.
that end of the
Yeah.
garden on the top of the hill,
Yeah.
I think we could benefit from it.
Yeah.
That's that solar powered battery pack thing we just bought, a wind turbine. We've already got all our lighting and everything in the house on LED bulbs, makes a huge difference, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, because they don't take anywhere near as much power as a standard light bulb, do they?
No, all your washing machine and stuff like that's on a timer, so it runs at night on the cheap electric. But like we have talked about this is why we bought that battery pack thing. We just don't really know what's going to happen in the world. We're not too far from the Ukraine, are we?
No.
Romania's having problems at the minute, which is our border, and whoever else was just past them, I can't remember now. Yeah. Right, that'll do for this. I'll tidy up. Well, I think maybe that should be 10 minutes and you can put the kettle back on.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Yeah, you go back in the warm, dear. Yeah, Sue's just been cleaning the chickens out. She's just going to put some new straw in the nesting boxes.
it.
Can they get in the nest box hole?
Yeah, I'll shuffle around that.
They'll soon sort it out how they want to, won't
Well,
they?
they certainly will, yes.
You just putting some
Put the
fresh water.
up.
Yeah, we have sort of a self-feeder water. I should just swill some of the little yellow things out. That's it. These, as the water, with them pecking is what it self does the water out itself. Yeah, it's clean enough.
It does self-fill, yeah.
Yeah, self-fills all the time. We just make sure the bucket's got plenty in. Sue changes it every couple of days. Perches this side, but I don't think they hardly ever use them, do they?
No, they usually spend the night on top of the nest
Yeah,
boxes.
all of them spend the night sat on top of there, one next to the other.
I suppose they huddle up for warmth, don't they?
Yeah, I suppose so. Got to soon empty this, don't they? That's the chickens done again for a day or two. Yeah, this shed, sliding doors, nothing can get in. The balkers can't get in here. If they can, what they do, the balker will take one chicken, but it kills all of them. Same with the fox. If the fox gets in, it'll take one chicken, but it'll kill all of them. But that's just life in general. Bulgaria is. Yeah, I got some work to do on the fence, but it'll be okay now till spring. Yeah, it looks a bit grim in the winter. Nothing growing much, but that's winter, isn't it? If you leave them there, I'll take them up, put them away for you.
I'm going that way anyway.
Oh, okay. So I'm ready for a cup of tea. Tell you what, it's a hard life being Susan's husband, I'll tell you. According to Susan, there's always something wants doing.